Do you have a content addiction that is starting to scare you for how much you're consuming? Well, good news, because this video will help you start to break that cycle of addiction. Ever since I was a little kid, I've had a very unhealthy relationship with technology. I would scroll endlessly on Facebook when I was like 8 years old, to transition to death scrolling on Instagram and YouTube, watching video after video while getting nothing I actually wanted to get done. I would sit in my bed, which was dirty, hasn't been washed in weeks because of my content addiction. I would scroll and scroll instead of getting the things I wanted to actually get done. What really pains me is that my story of my past isn't unique one bit. There's many other people like you and me who suffer with this addiction or just want to control their technology usage. There is a reason why there's a movement against technology nowadays. So let's create our own against content addiction with you and me right now. Let's say no more to procrastinating. Let's say no more for endless death scrolling. Let's be productive. Let's gain some muscle. Let's read more books. Let's clean our rooms. Let's go outside and have fun with friends again. Let's go play baseball or football with the boys, like we used to do when we were kids, but we don't do anymore because of our addictions. I have 3 techniques for you to reduce your technology usage. This is number 1. Now, before you ask, why just a simple little alarm clock that costs like $5? Well, it's to break any excuse you have to bring your phone to bed. You do not need to set an alarm on your phone when you have an alarm clock like this. You could just set an alarm and leave your phone out of your room. That way you cut maybe 2 to 3 hours when you're trying to fall asleep and just watching YouTube videos or doing mindless stuff on your phone. You can just leave it outside your room. It may be hard to fall asleep without any background noise, so I would recommend having a music playlist that's nice and calming or something just right outside your room that's just loud enough for you to hear. That way you can have at least a little bit of background noise that isn't too disturbing for your sleep. Also, that way, if you need backup alarms, you can have it outside your room and not have your addiction sleeping with you. You're literally sleeping with your enemy. Now, on the concept of time and alarms, we're going to get to the second strategy, which is alarms. Whenever you're on your phone and you really convince yourself you need free time in your phone, like you're watching a YouTube video and you're scrolling, whatever, go onto your app on your phone, like the clock, and set like a 10 the 30-minute alarm and go off your phone when an alarm goes off and get whatever you need to get done. I know it sounds stupid or counterintuitive of setting an alarm to do something on your phone when you don't want to be on technology at all, but sometimes you're not perfect. So you can spend your 15 to 30 minutes on your phone and then go right back to your dishes or your homework, because you have that alarm set. You already put in your mind that you wanted to get something done. So when that alarm goes off, you're more likely to go off your phone and get that thing done. Now for the last advice for this video. When you wake up, do not spend any amount of time on your phone for the first hour. That way you start your day off right without the addictive phone in your hand. And you're able to get everything you need to get done before you leave your house or whatever you're working on. And you start it off right. Imagine how much easier your day is going to be if you start off on the right track. If you want to get rid of content addiction, if you do this first thing in the morning without an hour, your day is going to be a lot easier doing that. Now, I want you to picture this in the future. You don't have to worry about content addiction on your phone. You're not death scrolling anymore. You're not focused on going onto your phone. You have your phone, but use it as a tool. And that could be your future if you implement these tactics now. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate any subscriptions, any new likes, or any comments, and I will be responding. Remember to love yourself so you can save yourself.